Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jillian and this is Simply Budgets. Here on my channel, my husband and I are on a journey to become debt-free. We use a zero-based budget and cash stuffing method to keep us on track. Our biggest goal is to pay off our debt and simplify our life and our budget. If this is something that interests you, stick around. We are going to be cash stuffing the final paycheck for July. So the paycheck from July 25th. I understand it's now the 28th, and I apologize for the delay in getting this to you. But it wasn't raining yesterday, and I had things I wanted to do, like mow our lawn. So got a little delayed, and I had to go get the money from the bank yesterday. So got a little delayed, but I'm here, better late than never. So it's Sunday, July 28th, and we're going to be cash stuffing for $7.75. So I'm going to set this off to the side so we can refer to the cash breakdown. And I also have changed it. Let's start with that. So we've got $3.50.65. Pop that into the change jar so we don't forget that, and then I can set this change container out of the way. Hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend. Like I said, it's sunny here in Nova Scotia. Have a little coffee, just a second. And as you can see, I haven't finished my morning coffee yet. It's about 8:45 in the morning, but I got up and I've cleaned the kitchen. I've got laundry on the go. It's been a very productive morning so far. Vacuumed some floors. I always like it when I can get up and feel like I've been really productive. All right, so we're gonna dive into our weekly binder. Groceries is going to get 100. And finally, for the first time in 2 weeks, we do not have $100 sitting in there. So 100 for groceries. Gas is going to get 75. 60, 75. Pet care is going to get 40. We need to get some cat and dog food this week, so this will be depleted a little bit. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. So 195 is in there. Eating out is going to get 40. We did not eat out last week. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. Household is going to get 25. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 25, 35, 45. 145 in household. Miscellaneous is going to get 25. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 25, 35, 40, so 140. Self-care is going to get 10. My husband got his hair cut last week, so this has been deplenished. I keep saying deplenished. I don't know what is going on this morning. Maybe it's because my coffee's not kicked in, but depleted. My goodness. $30. Maybe I should make up a word. Deplenished. $30 for self-care, so that's good. And my spending is going to get 50. All right. So my spending, it's almost getting too full to fit in there. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So $250. And I have yet to call and make the hair appointment, so I'm just going to keep contributing to it and continue to not spend it. But it's kind of nice to have like 5 weeks, know that I did spend some of it actually, because I did go out for coffee with a girlfriend. I hadn't seen in a while. We wanted to catch up. So I did take some money out of this. So it's not been a full 5 weeks of no spending, but so I've done 5 weeks in total, but it's been 6 weeks since I've been trying to not have a no spend week, but that's what it's there for. I think $250 is still a decent amount to have saved up for something that I want to do. Speaking of things I want to do, I did not tell you guys last week, but my mom has had a bucket list that she's been working on, and out of the blue, about a month and a half ago, my mom calls me up and says, how do you feel about skydiving? And I thought it was very random. I've never really given it a whole lot of thought. It was never something that like I really put a whole lot of thought or effort into. So anyway, I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So last weekend, my mother, myself, and my 2 brothers went skydiving, and I was terrified. I'm not gonna lie, I was terrified leading up to it, but you get up there and you're in the plane and you're skydiving tandem. So there's an instructor, a professional that is attached to you. And my brother went up in the plane with me. So he goes out, and then it's like he's there 1 second and gone the next. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I don't think I can do this. And then the next thing I know, I'm out of the plane and I'm free falling. And I had a few moments of, what have I done? And then the parachute opens, and I have to say it was an amazing experience. I would definitely do it again. But that being said, it's not something that I can afford to do quite regularly, because it is kind of expensive, and there's only one place in Nova Scotia that does it. So, we have to travel. It's about an hour and 25 minutes from our home. It's in an area called South Maitland. The Nova Scotia School of Skydiving is what it's called. It was really good. The guys that work there and the lady, they were amazing. Made it a lot of fun. And like I said, I would highly recommend it if you ever get the opportunity and it's something that you've been thinking about to do it. So because this came up and it wasn't something that I had been saving for, but I knew that we had a short window of opportunity to get this done and that my mom really wanted to do it, my husband and I talked about it, and I took it out of our savings. It was $450, but it was worth every penny in my opinion, and it won't take me long to replenish it. And I've even thought about not getting my hair done and putting the $250 that I've saved up back into our savings, because getting my hair done is not a priority for me, but our savings is. So I think that that's actually what I might do with the money that I have saved up from my own spending money. And then I'll continue to replace that money in our savings. But man, I just have to tell you guys, it was an amazing experience, and I am so proud of the fact that I actually had the courage to do it. And it was really, really fun to do with my mom and my brothers. All right, back on track. Sorry about the little delay off course, but vehicle maintenance is going to get $25. And this one has had money taken out of it because we finally got the work done on our vehicle, and it was $220. So 25 in here. So there should have been $225. So let's see what we have in here now. 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 25, 35, 45, 50. So there is $250 in here. I think it's time that I'm going to have to take out some of those 5s. Okay. Home renovations is going to get $45. Speaking of home renovations, we've been working on the greenhouse a little bit. We have finally some windows going in, but we had some casualties during our construction on Sunday of last week. We had 2 windows break on us, so it's delayed us a little bit. We had to spend a lot of time cleaning up broken glass, as one of the windows was tempered, and it literally broke into a million tiny little pieces everywhere because it was a patio door that we had, and we were trying to adjust it into the space, and it just twisted the wrong way and it just shattered one side of the window. So I do have some updated pictures. I will insert them into the video here. They'll be kind of in the upper corner here, and I'll show you our progress that we've made. It's been painted and we have some windows in, but unfortunately my husband and I are moving into where I only have weekends off and he's now working every weekend. So we're a little delayed in being able to have time to work on it together. And of course he's off. He starts his days off today. He's currently sleeping after his night shift, but he's got a golf trip planned with some of his friends down to an area called Clare. I think there's 14 of them going. So I'm really excited for him to get out and do that. So there won't be any work on it today, but that's okay. I can continue to scrape windows and get them ready. There's independent work that I can do, and I'm really not feeling like it's got to be done. We've already missed our growing season for this year, so I just want it finished by the snow flies. So we'll get there, and this way we are able to continue to not have to put a whole lot of money into it outside of the labor that we put in. So home renovations has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 3, 5, 10, 15. So 315 in home renovations, which is good. Memberships is going to get 10. So it now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. It's amazing how fast just putting $10 a week into something adds up. Anniversary fully funded, and not this coming week, but next week we are going away. Travel is going to get, it has 1,000 in the bank, which we did put on our credit card because we have booked our trip, and we are putting 50 into it today. 51, 52, 53, 20, 40, 50. So an additional 350 here. So I could probably take out the 1,000 because we have put it on the, I did put it on the credit card yesterday, just because that amount for our trip, the $26.40 for the trip, has already been put on the credit card. So I might go through and take that out. And I think I might move this over to our anniversary fund, because this has $182 on it, and I would rather use this locally than get somewhere, like if we end up going to like when we go to Mexico, if I take this and try to use it and there's something wrong with it, I don't want to have had to rely on this. So I mean, I'm going to move it to anniversary, and then whatever we, like the 182, if we have that remaining, then I'll move that over to the travel once we're done our anniversary trip. So that's it for this binder. Moving on to the cream colored low priority savings. Christmas is going to get 30. My trackers do not want to stay in my envelopes this week. My goodness. So we've got 50, 1, 50, 70, 90, 2, 10, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80. So $280 in Christmas. Birthdays is going to get 15. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85. $85 in birthdays, so that's, I like that amount. We've got 2 nieces having birthday. Well, we have 3 nieces coming up, but I've already shopped for 1. So I've got 2 nieces to shop for. We have August, September, and October for birthdays for the nieces. Medical and dental is getting 5. So it's going to have 20, 40, 65, 75, 85. So I was telling you guys about my skydiving adventure. Have any of you skydived, and how was your experience with it? Would you recommend it? Would you do it again? Let me know. Or if you've got anything on your bucket list that you're working up towards, I'd love to hear about it. So golf membership is going to get 20. So 50, 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 310, 320. Oops. Oh, I folded this one over. I keep flipping back and forth as to whether I prefer the zippered envelopes or I like the ones like this. I think I like both, but I don't know. There's something about the zippered envelopes that is a little bit easier, but they take up more space. I can't make up my mind. All right, personal taxes is going to get 5. So it now has 20, 40, 65, 75, 85. So definitely time to get rid of some 5s from that envelope as well. Professional license is going to get 20. So we've got 500 set aside already. And we're going to add 20 to it this week. So we now have 1, 50, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95. 295 plus 500, so 795 for professional license. Property taxes is going to get 30. So it now has 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So $390, and I have not filled in that at all. Giving is not getting anything this weekend. Father's Day and Mother's Day are just there for next year when we start on those again. All right, next we are going to do month ahead. We're going to put 25 into month ahead. So I had a question on one of my previous cash stuffing videos. And I thought I would address it here. Someone had asked me what my goal was for our emergency fund, and I apologize if I haven't spoken on it before. But our goal between our emergency fund and the month ahead, so eventually they will be combined together, is $10,000. So as you can see here, our monthly bill amount is $5,900. So our goal is to have $6,000 saved up for month ahead and then $4,000 in emergency fund. So we were at $3,500 for the emergency or savings. But because I took $450 out to go skydiving, we're back down to $3,050. So once we hit $4,000 there, I'm going to focus a lot of the time and effort on the month ahead so that we can save up the total of $6,000 for this. And so our savings or emergency fund would have $10,000 in it in total. So we're well on our way, because we've got, let's see here. And then whatever we've got in here, so 25, 1, 2, 3, we have 375 in there. And $8 in there. Whoops. Shoot. So we've got 1,675 for month ahead, and the rest is in the savings. So that's a really good amount to have towards the savings already. So that's where we're at. So we should have 375 in this one. So 50, 1, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 5, 50. So 350. Did I count that right? Maybe I've colored in too many. 1, 2, 3. According to that, I should have 375 in here. 51, 52. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 5, 50. No, I have 350. So I must have colored in one too many a previous time. So it's actually not right. I don't even have anything right here to fix that, but I'll have to remember to do that. Okay. That is that. And finally, we have our savings challenges. We are going to put into the monthly challenge 130. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100, 15, 20, 30. So that means we've colored in all of them. We should have $500 in here. So 1, 20, 30. Oh wait, you know what I did? Oh my goodness. There's the 25 I'm missing from month ahead. I didn't put it actually in the envelope. Well, at least we've solved that problem. Okay, let's count this. 1, 2, 53, 54, 50, 70, 95. So we've got $500 here. I'm going to put this into our emergency fund total. I'm going to put that in that account because that 500 will replace the 450 that I took for skydiving, and then I'm also going to put the 250 that I've got saved up from my personal spending, and then that will get us on our way because we hadn't accounted for we don't account for this savings until the end of the month because I never know how much we're going to have available to put here. we're not putting anything into the emergency savings this week. So I want to put that towards that amount. All right, mystery solved. Should now be $375. 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 65, 75. $375 like it's supposed to be. All right, so that is it for this week's cash stuffing of $775. I hope you have enjoyed this content. If you have, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and share. I love seeing all your comments, and I feel like I'm really getting to know some of my followers, and I really enjoy that. So thank you so much for your weekly encouragement, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.